lights in race that way, you're like, oh no. We just talked about if you get a magnet and it's got too much pull power and you chuck it in the river and it's on like a metal gas pipe and then you pull it up and it's like bubbly like brown oil coming up and just like blah 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 and we're all like, oh
the biggest fucking environmental catastrophe of the fucking
oh that's not good, boys.
Caused by some guns going magnet fishing. Okay, I found a website, it's fastmag.com.au. They're talking 164 kilo pull strength. $95.
That's strong.
We're here in Northcote outside the family bike shop and we're going to get a magnet.
Hey bro, what's up? How you doing, man? How you doing around here?
We're actually, me and Muster are going to go magnet fishing.
Oh bro, did you know you're not lactose intolerant, you're just not a baby cow?
Oh, I'm actually Lacoste intolerant.
Lacoste intolerant. Stop supporting animal cruelty, go vegan.
Yeah, that's how you know we're on the north side. We can't get magnet.
Those, but an islet.
That's actually it.
Yeah, but an islet.
Alright, let's go get this.
You want a ring?
Oh, the acoustics in here immediately. The acoustics.
Very good.
How are you, mate?
How you going?
Oh, you're about the magnet? Yeah, come on in. Yeah.
How you doing? My name's Kyle.
Kyle, Mike.
Legend.
Well,
Nice to meet you. Well, look at this. You got the
Magnets everywhere.
assortment.
Oh, yeah, we've got millions of
Look
magnets.
at this secret.
I'll show you the fishing magnet that you're interested
Yeah.
in. Come out the back. Righto, so this is the Beastie. So it comes like that. And I'll demonstrate it to you so you know what you're in for. Wow. But there you go, have a feel of that. That's 200 kgs there.
Oh my gosh.
Holy fuck! It's real.
How the fuck do you get it off?
Well, you've got to slide it off. When you're fishing, you're never going to get that sort of perfect connection.
That's crazy.
So that's why it has to be that strong. So if you're picking up something that's irregular shaped, you know, if it lands on that, it's only going to have that sort of section. It could be full of mud.
Linda's trying to lift this up. Here we
Wow, that's so strong. So you've got to slide it? Or?
Yeah, that's the only way you can break it. You can't
Wow.
sort of just lift it off.
Wow, even sliding it's tough.
Yeah, you got to get your Wheaties on.
Oh my god. Which one is this? The 400?
That's the one. No, that's the 200.
Wow.
Double-sided.
Yeah.
So that's only half of it working. So the other half, so I'll get it off. Just go like that.
Wow.
But if you turn on the other half, it's exactly the same.
Yeah, right. It doesn't have a
that's
negative and a
dangerous.
positive.
No.
It's both.
So it's got a stainless steel eyelet. The reason for that is obviously if it doesn't corrode.
Yeah.
But basically, more importantly, is that when you undo that, if you want to screw it in there, it's not doesn't attract like normal steel.
Yep.
So basically, it's not going to come out of your hand. So you can screw it in there. But that's the position that you would have it. There's actually another eyelet in here.
What's the field range on magnets? So
These ones here, like it happens all pretty close.
Yeah.
So once it starts to go, that's when it just drags it and it's all over in a shot. So as you can say, it's sort of nothing, and then all of a sudden, once it just grabs, you know, it's like
Bang.
yeah.
Pinch your finger. And
No, that's the only time you can hurt yourself if you had a little bit of skin caught against that and that.
It's going to be one of those
Like
nice little blood
Yeah, you can do
bruises.
that. That's quite safe.
Yeah.
It's when you have a little bit of skin. You know?
yeah.
So yeah, there's two eyelets. So
Don't go getting freaky.
you could actually have another eyelet screwed in there with a
freaky
safety
with it.
rope. When you say a safety rope, it's just to pull in a different direction.
Yeah.
Oh, right,
So
yeah.
if you're in a place where there's a lot of snags.
Yeah.
Then
But
you can go
otherwise,
the
to
other
be
way.
honest, you would just lock it in there. You'd lock it off nice and tight with a crescent,
Yeah.
so it doesn't, spin out while it's. And then you just hook up your carabiner to it. It's got a locking carabiner onto that, and then go fishing.
And so you said then you recommend a safety line so that you could pull it. the
Only
other
if
way.
if it's in a pond and there's
Yeah.
no snags, don't
Yeah,
worry
yeah.
about it. But if you're doing it off a river
Yeah.
where there's logs and stuff, it's very easy to snag on unsubmerged items, and rather than just keep pulling it, you get someone to pull from a different direction.
Yeah.
Or you could actually attach it to a stiff. So if you really wanted to search for a lost item, you could put it on a long piece of conduit or something.
Yeah, right.
So you could basically, you got more control then. You could be
Yeah.
up and down, so searching for that lost whatever.
Yeah.
Wow.
That shit's strong as hell. Like, should we get
Yeah.
that strong?
Yes, to be honest, that's our baby.
Yeah, that's
That's
baby.
because
That's
anything less, when you're throwing it in, as I said to you, when you get a connection, if the metal is thin, it's not as violent because there's not
Yeah.
enough steel there.
Yeah.
So what it reacts to, that's a lot of steel there.
Oh, that's why. Okay, so
But also,
getting
less
closer.
steel, yeah.
also irregular shapes. I mean, when something's irregular shaped, you might go along and you just catch it like that. You're not catching the whole
Yeah.
thing. So now it's got to be strong enough to pull it out of the mud with all this crap on it. And that's why you need it that strong. And then when it's up there, it's not as hard to get off.
Yep.
So yes, that's our starting. That's a true fishing magnet, but that's the starting one.
You can feel like
Yeah, when it goes, that's what I'm saying before. All the power happens in close.
it's crazy. And then you feel like
That's the other ones. They got magnets inside them as well, so they react to that.
What's your favourite kind of magnet?
Oh, I don't really have a favourite because they're all the same. They're all the same quality, just different sizes.
I grew up loving the U magnets because they were the ones that were marketed the most.
Yeah, well, they're
in
actually
cartoons.
they're basically old. They're gone now. Because now a horseshoe magnet is all done like that.
Yeah.
Inside there, that's the same result.
It's all the same.
North and south there.
On that, did it?
Yeah. Where the old day of north and south, it was an awkward shape. What could you do with it? See how strong these are? These are like what you're buying, but just one-sided.
Oh, that's incredible. That's incredible.
But they're no good for fishing.
Could you hang off a roof from one of them?
Yeah. Yeah, you have to go for a bigger one.
Yeah.
Like that's 113 kgs.
Yeah.
So that one there would do it.
That's crazy.
And you could hang there for 150 years, I reckon. That doesn't deplete.
150 years.
Unaffected.
So do you know actually how magnets work?
Not really. I mean, I've read about it, but it's a bit mind-blowing, isn't it?
I heard magic and miracles.
Magic and These are made up out of
Fucking magnets, how do they work?
rare earth elements. That's why they call them rare earths. There's a recipe, and there's all these
Alchemy.
elements.
Alchemy.
Neodymium.
Oh,
And,
I've heard of that. Yeah.
And that's why these ones, the old ferrites, which have been around for much longer, they have been superseded.
Yeah, right.
Because you just cannot get the power into that you can into these things. So once they discovered this, they actually, when they find the minerals, it's not a magnet. It's just a mineral in the ground.
And then they magnetize.
It just takes magnetism later on very, very well, permanently.
So what magnetizes something?
Oh, well, they put it through a machine with a huge electric charge.
But like, I mean, in
It just
nature,
basically-
is there no? There's no actual magnets in nature.
there's lodestones.
So what magnetizes them?
Yeah, probably when the Earth was formed.
Pressure.
Because it's just about getting your molecules inside. That's what the electric charge does. It lines up all the inside molecules. To a in here with a great big steering wheel with paddles, and we had to get magnets to basically make the paddles work.
To like pull out a bit of gearing or something.
No, just like a racing car to make the pedals respond sharper. But we've had people come in with 6-foot rubber bananas that want magnets to do things for movie sets and things like that. So we've had people bring all sorts of contraptions in.
The cranes and all
Yeah,
that.
so there's sort of the weird stuff, but that's what makes life interesting as well. I'll just knock up a tax into its work.
If we find something interesting in the water, would you trade us a rug for it? It's got to be really interesting.
Oh, it would have to be very interesting. Murder weapon. That's Harold Holt.
We just got the magnet. Whole hectic setup.
Yeah.
There's bare rugs in there. He's going to give us a good deal when we come back, but we're going to go fishing. We're going to try and get something extravagant.
And we're going to trade it for a rug.
He reckons if we get something good enough, we can trade
It's got
it
to
for
be
a rug.
really good, he said. Really fucking good. He said a murder weapon.
See?
He
Or
specifically
Harold
said a
Holt. Or
murder
Harold
weapon
Holt.
or Harold Holt. So we're going to find one or the other.
I want to find Melbourne stuff.
Well, that's secondary. You need a rug first.
Stacey.
Hey,
You know what it is, Mac?
you're in your environment, bro. You're meant to be next to magnets and dirt.
So here we are, we've got the waterfall behind us. This is as far as the tide line will come up, right? So we're going to be searching behind the tide line so that nothing's being affected by the mud and murkiness. Skim this whole section right here in front of the dam, and we're going to see what we can get. Any metallic objects, and we're going to get a rug. What's going on, you fucking sick cunts? We're here in fucking Dites Falls. I'm here with Carney. I'm here with fucking Muscles. You know what it
Yeah.
fucking is. We got a fucking magnet. We got an extra fucking rope. We're gonna fucking do some magnet fishing. We're gonna find some fucking sick shit. Come with us. We got something heavy, bro. I think I can see it. Pull your way. That's it. Oh, gonna stick the stuff on this fucking. Safe. Give me this. Safe. Just get up here.
I'm getting in the water. I'm getting in the water. I'm getting in the fucking water. Why? Doesn't seem that far away.
It's not.
It's just there. Yeah. Boom, we're at a new location. The last one didn't work out, so we're here. It's fucking industrial. Let's go.
Here in the fucking Yarra, that's the fucking city, right there, Melbourne, Trade Triple O, you know what the fuck it is. We've got muscles on the line right now.
Yeah, I tell you what, the trap, it's all about the scrap.
The scrap's better than the trap, I'm telling you that right
It's where the
fucking
real
now.
earns are. It's where the real big earns are.
Fucking
Ah!
urchin hard, bro. Urchin. We got a fish hook already. See that? And what else did we get? We got
Some slat.
a fucking bit of stones that are fucking just metal. Oh, not one of them.
Feeling really cool. I feel like we're close to catching something. Real close to catching something.
That caught something.
Look, that's so happy about that.
Found a bolt from the Balti.
And some more Danes.
And this fishing string should definitely be taken care of and put in the rubbish.
Looks like a shit. Real long shit.
Looks like a fucking Arctic pipeline, if you know what I'm talking about. Feels promising mission, you know, and potentially it might be a very fruitful. We found a fork, found a bottle cap, found a bolt.
About 43, maybe 43.
Here we are. I believe that this is called New Key or Docklands or maybe like fucking, I don't know. But over there's Port Melbourne. You see over there?
Lesson learned is even though you're catching, broken forks, bottle caps and stuff like that, you're still having a great time with your friends, sitting at the dock of the bay, sitting by some water, whether it be a river, a beach, the ocean, is mentally nourishing, and spiritually nourishing. Look at that tension. Look at this tension.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? And no, we did not find the murder weapon, and we did not find Harold Holt. We didn't find shit. We didn't find anything, so we changed locations twice. You watched it 3 times, maybe even. We went to a rug shop, mate. Rug place that sells magnets, mate. You ever heard of that? Oi, you ever been to a rug shop that sells magnets out the back? I don't think so. Is he a magnet guy moonlighting as a rug guy? Rug guy moonlighting as a magnet guy? Who knows? Rugs bring people together, magnets bring things together. Let's get it. PosseShotFucking.com in your fucking head, mate.